For cheap gold, items and other boosts for Diablo 4, visit aoeah.com. Check out the link in the description, you get 3% off with the code ARIAD. Hello and welcome everybody. In this video, I'm revealing a trick that makes your Spiritborn builds even stronger, so they can push the pit level 150 very fast. This method is known for more than a week now, and everyone who runs high pits at top speed makes use of this secret. If you have just copied the build from any popular streamer and wonder why your character doesn't perform that well, it's because they haven't been telling you the whole truth. There's a reason why pro players do their high score runs not during their streams, so I will now make the whole thing public. Quick note, this trick can burn tons of mats and it could ruin your entire weekend, probably without success. Everything depends on the new Dark Lord of Hatred, the blacksmith and his dirty little friend, the RNG. I have warned you, now let's get started. The goal is to get 18 stacks of resolve on each item, which is 5 more than the regular maximum. Most builds temper resolve on both pants and helmet, allowing a total of 10 stacks more than usual. This will take your damage to another level. The Masterwork upgrades don't even have colors in the end, due to the bug. I'll break down what to do step by step. Step 1. We need a Necromancer for this trick and 2 legendary temper recipes, Thorn Army and Profane Cage. One is a defensive recipe, the other one a utility recipe, both having the affix +1 or 2 ranks to spiked armor. Step number 2. Take the Spiritborn space item with the Necromancer and temper the 2 recipes. The item should ideally get +2 to spiked armor twice. Try to waste as few attempts as possible, since you'll need some more tempering later on. Step number 3. Take the +2/+2 spiked armor item to the blacksmith and upgrade it to level 8. Keep doing this until you get +5/+5, displayed in white. Here is where the bug shows. The blacksmith gets confused by spiked armor being twice on the item. When hitting one of the regular affixes, he'll upgrade spiked armor as well. And if you directly hit spiked armor, he will upgrade it twice. Step number 4. Once your item is at level 8 of 12 and has +5/+5 to spiked armor in white, switch back to the Spiritborn. Now reroll the tempers to maximum resolve and barrier generation. It's important to hit the maximum value on resolve. If you succeed here, you're almost at the finish, but beware, the last step can still ruin everything. Step number 5. Now finish upgrading the item and pray the blacksmith will hit the maximum resolve at level 12. This will make the item have +17 or even +18 maximum resolve. If you miss, your item is wasted. You can't reset the item and re-upgrade it, because this would destroy all the pre-work. You can see the success of this trick depends heavily on RNG, as 3 out of 5 steps can permanently ruin your item. In steps 2 and 4, you need to hit the correct tempering 4 times in total, but of course you only have as many attempts as usual, so you'll need double luck. The upgrades with the Necromancer in step 3 are the only part that can't go wrong. You can keep resetting until it fits, and the costs upgrading to level 8 aren't too high. Unfortunately, I always failed on the last step so far. The worst part is that if you fail, all the resources you have spent during the steps before are also wasted, of course. I am out of materials again. I would have loved to show you how massive the damage scales when you add a total of 10 extra resolve stacks to your gear, but RNG says no. So be aware that this trick might drive you insane. Use this knowledge at your own risk. Have a nice weekend and may the loot be with you.
Follow me. Thanks. Goodbye.